I can't stop thinking about Apple's orange superphone, which has a battery life of 39 hours and reveals the truth about the big iPhone 17 Pro makeover. Every year, the latest iPhone Pro model seems to trump what felt like a masterstroke. The new iPhone 17 Pro is just like the others. This is an amazing phone. It looks better. It is really strong. And I've been using it in secret for almost a week now. Honestly, it's not easy with the bright orange one. I've really been using the somewhat larger model, the iPhone 17 Pro Max. The pair of Pro phones come with either 6.3-inch or 6.9-inch screens, but are very much otherwise identical. The Pro Max has a higher capacity option, which I'll talk about later. Along with this year's iPhone 17 and the brand new iPhone Air they are. This year, Apple has made a lot of changes to the iPhone 17 Pro line. It's still got the same all-screen front with a floating dynamic island at the top to house your selfie camera and Face ID. But the rear looks very different. The camera bump stretches all the way across the phone horizontally, rather than being isolated to the corner. It doesn't exactly make the iPhone symmetrical, but it surely helps. I quite like it. I know reception has been divided, but I believe it looks great and differentiates it from the older models. There's also a back part of the phone carved out from the aluminium case and protected by ceramic shield, a first, to make it extremely durable. This is to allow the MagSafe wireless charging to work. Metal would obstruct it otherwise. Note that I claimed the iPhone is built from aluminium. That's a major difference from last year's titanium Pro models. Aluminium is lightweight and also enables Apple to utilize anodization to paint the phones in a very appealing way. The three color possibilities this year are deep blue, silver, and cosmic orange, by far the most striking. Silver is the safe bet. It's fine. It does look great, but I'd rather chose one of the other two. Deep blue is the spiritual successor for the old black version. And cosmic orange is likely the first fun color that Apple has ever put on a Pro phone. It's a great change, and significantly, it's not a bright orange. It's sophisticated, nearly tan in some lights, and certainly never gaudy. I've been using it with the color-matched MagSafe wallet, which is a lovely touch. It's a convenient device that allows you carry 3 bank cards around. Fun fact, the inside of the USB-C port is color-matched to the phone. It looks fantastic. The screens are promotion displays operating up to 120 Hz. That's how many times they can refresh their image per second and hit 3000 nits peak brightness outside. It's the tallest on an iPhone. You'll have no bother watching TikTok videos out in the yard. There's now a ceramic shield 2 front cover that Apple says is 3 times more scratch resistant than before. Honestly, I can't recall the last time I shattered an iPhone screen, and I haven't used a case in years. I also routinely drop them. Anyway, improved robustness is nice, because these are ultimately pretty pricey devices. This is the best looking lineup of Pro phones ever. I personally wouldn't go for silver because the deep blue and cosmic orange alternatives are so strong, but ultimately, it's your choice. Features and performance. The whole goal of the Pro series is to give the absolute top end of smartphone awesomeness. That means the very finest performance and as many features as will cram into the comparatively narrow frame. Powering this year's premium lineup is Apple's new and custom-built A19 Pro chip. Apple says it serves up 40% greater sustained performance. Graphically intensive games and video editing are a breeze for it. It is racy and striking. Part of the better performance comes down to a big revamp in how Apple is keeping the new Pro phones cool. Heat is the enemy of computer processors. Keeping your chips cold is important to unlocking the best performance. That's why PC gamers spend so much time thinking about fans, liquid cooling systems, and CPU temperature. Your smartphone is no different. One difference is the broader plateau on the back of the phone, which can store more components, creating greater space. There's a new Apple-built Vapour chamber too, which I've seen in person. I even immersed one of Apple's Vapour chambers in hot water to check how quickly it conveyed the warmth to my fingers. Very fast, it turns out. A Vapour chamber collects heat from your CPU and then transfers it away. This heat is then transferred into the aluminium unibody, where it spreads over the system. That allows the chip to run cooler because the heat isn't only accumulated at the CPU. The camera system has also been upgraded. You've got 3 48-megapixel cameras integrated in. There's a new 48 megapixel telephoto camera, that's the zoomed-in one, with a substantially larger sensor. The greater the sensor, the more light can be recorded. That's incredibly crucial for photography. This provides you 4x optical zoom. But because you've got a 48 megapixel camera, it can offer you a still high-res middle section of the image at 8x zoom. Photos and videos are absolutely wonderful. It takes highly accurate snaps, expressing skin tones well, balancing lights and darks in tough circumstances, and catching great detail. There are some cool new tricks too. For the first time, you can now shoot portrait and landscape shots without turning your phone. Thanks to Square sensors, you can just tap a button, or have it work automatically if you're taking a group selfie, and switch between modes. It's actually incredibly useful, and it eliminates the problem of individuals looking at themselves in landscape photographs versus eyeballing the camera. Hold the phone vertically, and everyone will look dead on at the phone, even if you're taking a landscape snap. Also, there's a fascinating dual capture feature that allows you video a scene while also capturing your face. It's a bit like a FaceTime call, except you're just shooting video. Very handy if you want to capture all the action. Battery life is top-notch. There's a larger battery, and Apple has made some significant efficiency enhancements. It claims 39 hours of video playback. Wild, I'm easily making it through a day. And that's been while the iPhone is still supposedly setting up, downloading, installing, and indexing my files. I expect with average daily use, it will be an extreme survivor. The iPhone 17's battery life matters to all users and can be extremely crucial for some. Nobody wants to be without their primary device when you need to send a message, make a payment, or take a quick photo. And as the largest of Apple's new iPhones, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is responsible for carrying the banner when it comes to battery longevity. With greater power efficiency from the A19 Pro processor and larger batteries, we have been looking for Apple's already strong results with the iPhone 16 series to be even better this year. And to shake things up, we've done some extra testing to give a comprehensive picture of how the current Pro Max iPhone's battery lasts and refills during a regular day. It's also worth remembering that all of the new iPhone models this year operate on Apple's new iOS 26 software. This offers a fantastic new liquid glass style that gives the entire system a shiny new look. There's also some entertaining bonus features, like a new hold assist that enables a virtual robot hold-on calls for you until a customer care representative has picked up. And there's a call screening option that also utilizes a virtual robot voice answer calls from unfamiliar numbers. It'll ask them who they are and why they're calling, and then type down the responses on your screen. Neat. The last aspect to note, the iPhone 17 Pro variants come with 256 gigs of storage. That's probably fine for most users, but you can spec both up to 512 gigs and 1 terabytes. But with the Pro Max, there's a fresh new 2 terabytes option. It's overkill for most folks unless you're recording a lot of high-res video. It'll also cost you roughly $2,000. So select wisely. Now the big question is, should you buy one? The question isn't whether the iPhone 17 Pro is any good. It is good. It is extraordinary. I spend a lot of time evaluating tech, and you can stop seeing the wood for the trees. It's easy to take for granted what we have. But the iPhone 17 Pro Max is actually an outstanding piece of technology. It is the modern smartphone condensed into as pure and powerful a gadget as is feasible. The fundamental question is, do you genuinely need it? The power packed within the iPhone 17 Pro is now so great that it's perhaps beyond what most people require. And similarly, the base iPhone 17 is now so good that it'll suit practically anyone. So who is the iPhone 17 Pro for? Obviously, the first group are those with gobs of money. If you want the poshest iPhone, this is your selection. The iPhone Air is what everyone is talking about, but the iPhone 17 Pro remains the champ. The second set of people are computer enthusiasts who aren't bound by a budget. If you want all of the bleeding-edge Apple features, this is the phone for you. Thirdly, folks who need the exact greatest camera. If you're filming as a content creator, or you're highly serious about photography, or there's any other reason why you require a pro-grade snapper, this is the winning selection. Fourthly, storage. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is the only Apple smartphone with a 2 terabytes option. Again, most individuals don't need it, or anything near to it, but some folks capturing really high-res video will find this exceptionally beneficial. Apologies to your bank account, though. they're the primary Pro groups. There are definitely some more niche scenarios where the Pro is perfect for you. But for most people, the normal iPhone 17 actually is a wonderful deal. If you're determined on the Pro, you will not be disappointed. So, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting tech news and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.